Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my first lesson of D2, chapter number 5, exercise 5B, that is about application of quadratic equation in real world. Before going to the lesson, there are some key terms that we have to understand, that when the question will ask you to twice the number, what expression are we going to write? That is 2x. Square the number, that will be, if you're taking the number x, then for the square the number you have to write x square. Expression for consecutive positive numbers, what expression are you going to write for that? X into x plus 1. And the expression for consecutive even and odd numbers, that is x and x plus 2. And integration of the concept with the real world lesson and the other lessons, and the hit and trial method or midterm breakage method, for which if you are not clear, I'll give the link in the description box, and you must have to have the clear understanding of hit and trial method for the better understanding of this topic. Let's move to question. Question 1 says the sum of the whole number and twice the square of the number is 10. Find the number. Let's reread the question. The sum of a whole number and twice the square of the number is 10. It's really important to read and understand and underline important terms of the question. The question is asking about the sum of the whole numbers. Sum means that we have to add, and then we have to think about some whole number. Let the whole number be x, number equals to x. Then the sum of the whole number twice its square. So what should I write for the twice? Twice means that I have to multiply that number by 2. Then according to condition dition, whole number, sum of the whole number x twice its square, 2x square is 10. Here, this is how we have to form the equation for this information which is given in the question. Now you can see that this is somehow the quadratic equation. What I have to do, I have to rearrange the expression 2x square plus x, shift this 10 to other side, it will become minus 10, and this is equal to 0. Now if for some time we forget about this equals to sign, we can see that this side, the left hand side of the equation, is quadratic expression, and we have learned the technique of factorization of quadratic expressions by hit and trial method in chapter number 3 and chapter number 4. So according to that, what I will be doing, I will be multiplying 10 with the coefficient of square term, and that will give me 20 with minus sign. 20 with minus sign. Now I have to make the factors, prime factors of 20. 2 tens are and 2 fives are, and 2 and 5. Now I have to set the factors in such a way that when I'm adding or subtracting, I'm getting 4, and when I'm multiplying, I'm getting minus 20. So I think 5 and 4 is the suitable choice. 5 with positive sign and 4 with negative sign. 4 with negative sign, because when I will take away 4 from 5, my answer will be 1. And when I am multiplying 5 by 4, my answer will be minus 20. Let's move to the question. 2x square plus 5x minus 4x minus 10 equals to 0. Now the terms, 3 terms have divided into 4 terms. Now what I have to do, I have to apply the factorization by grouping, about which we have learned in chapter number 4. And then I have to extract common factor from each group. From the first group, I can extract x out, and inside the bracket I will left with 2x plus 5. Coming to the second part, I can see that from 4 and 10, I can extract 2 out, and both the terms are having minus sign, so take out minus sign, and inside the bracket I will left with 2x plus 5. Now what I have to do is This is the common group. This is the common group. Pull it out. 2x plus 5 into x minus 2 equals to 0. Now what we can do is we can apply either 2x plus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. This will give me 2x equals to minus 5, x equals to minus y by 2, or x equals to 2. Now which one will be the accepted answer from these two answers? As the question says whole number, so the accepted answer will be 2, because there are two reasons that this is with negative sign and the other is in the fraction. So this answer will not be accepted answer. So the whole number, required whole number will be, so the whole number equals to 2. I hope you are clear about this question. Let's move to the next question. The next question says, if 4 times a whole number is subtracted from 3 times the square of the number, the result is 15. Find the number. Let's read the question again. 4 times the number. So think about that, what will be the expression for 4 times the number. If we are taking, let the number be x, let the number equals to x, then according to condition, if x is the number, then 4 times the number will be 4x is subtracted means that we have to perform minus sign over here from 3 times the square. 3 times the square means that we have to multiply the square of that by 3. Now what we have to do, 4 times the number is subtracted from 3 times of its square. 3x square minus 4x. The answer is 15. Find the number. Okay, the information that begins with word find, what and how is the requirement of question. Now what we have to do is we have to bring 15 to other side, that is minus 15 equals to 0. Now this is my standard quadratic equation, and if we look at the left hand side of the equation, 3x square minus 4x minus 15, we can apply hit and trial method over here. So what I will be doing, I will be multiplying 15 by 3 and that will give me 45. Now quickly make the factors of 45. That can give me 4 with minus sign, 3 15s are 3 5s are. The factors that I am getting are 3 3 and 5. 3 3 and 5. Now make two suitable numbers from these factors. If I am joining these two together, 9 and 5. 9 and 5. 9 with negative sign and 5 with positive sign. So it will become 3x square minus 9x plus 5x minus 15 equals to 0. Now the three terms have divided into 4 terms. Now apply factorization by grouping method and extract some number or letter common from each group. Here I can take 3x out and I will be left with x minus 3, and from the second part plus 5 into x minus 3 equals to 0. Now what we can do is, this x minus 3 is the common group. Extract it out, pull it out, x minus 3 into 3x plus 5 equals to 0. Then I have to apply either or condition. Either x minus 3 equals to 0 or 3x plus 5 equals to 0. This will give me x equals to 3 or 3x equals to 5 and x equals to 5 by 3. Now read the question again. The question says find the number, find the whole number. So this will be the accepted answer. We have to accept this answer, and we are not going to take this answer because minus 5 by 3 is not a whole number. I hope you are clear about these two questions. These two questions are really important, not for chapter 5 of D2, but chapter 1 of D3 as well. So if you want to have the strong foundation of D3, chapter number 1, that is the quadratic functions and equations and functions, you should have the grasp on these questions. Please like my channel, subscribe and share my lessons with others, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.